Hey guys, wanted to show you something that I've been playing around with a little bit. Just playing around and came up with another way to make a 100% waterproof surefire method, and it's going to look very, very familiar. This was not my idea. I just saw it and thought I would like to try to make that myself. Anyway, let me show you what I came up with here. This is what I got. Okay. It's a little bit fatter than what I wanted, but I can make it a lot smaller. But this is just the very first one of its kind. I've never even tested one of these things out yet. I wanted to test it with you so you could see how it worked. Pretty sure you know exactly where I got the idea, and like I said, I just wanted to give it a shot, see if I could do it, see if maybe you guys liked it, maybe wanted to try it yourselves. So let's give this thing a try, shall we? Alright, again, we're just going to break it up a little bit. I'm actually going to break up the end. Expose a little surface area and fibers. Set it right here. And let's see if we can actually get that to take off using a ferro rod. Okay, the first time a spark actually came off the ferro rod, it actually ignited, so that's a good sign. And you can see that it's actually taking off pretty well. Let me turn this on this side there. I'm not going to let this thing burn the full length because I don't want to fill my house full of smoke. But I'm going to let this burn for just a few minutes. See what you guys think of it. I'm going to try to make a more compact version of it because I think it's just, like I said, it's a little too wide in my taste, but I can make it smaller. Alright guys, it's almost at its maximum peak now. A little bit longer. Alright, so it's on fire end to end, and it's actually burning pretty well. So I am going to put this out before my house gets full of smoke. I will be right back with you, let you know roughly how long it burned for. Alright guys, I'm back. The thing burned for, about, I want to say 5 to 6 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. I didn't actually put it on an exact timer, but I guarantee it burned for over 5 minutes, which is plenty of time to get whatever it is that you're needing lit on fire. As long as you take the time and properly prepare, it should not be a problem at all. So now let's talk about how I made these things. And you'll notice that I'm trying not to use any product names or anything like that, and it's simply because I don't want to disrespect anybody that currently makes these in any way. That's not my goal. My goal isn't to say that mine's better or anything like that. I just simply want to let you guys have an option and, you know, learn how to make these things on your own instead of having to rely on purchasing them. So, how I make these, just like my other one, I use a cotton round. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut the ends off. Now I'm going to cut this one a little bit shorter than the one I just burned, because like I said, I think it was a little too big and bulky, and I think we can make it just a little bit more subcompact. Now they make these cotton rounds in various sizes, and if you were to buy the smaller version, then you're going to have less wasted material. So have a square. Now this is what I'm going to use for an accelerant, and this one is just good old-fashioned Zippo lighter fluid. Again, you can use the barbecue lighter fluid. This works as well. You can use whatever accelerant you like, really. Okay, I am putting accelerant over the entire thing. Again, I am not saturating it. I am just getting it a little beyond damp. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to try to roll this one a little bit tighter than the other one. Now, being that it's wet, or damp, excuse me, it will maintain that shape to a certain extent. Didn't exactly cut it perfectly square. Okay, so there we've got it rolled up. Go ahead and trim this end off just a little bit. And that's what we're left with. Now, in the pan, again, melted wax. Just like I said before, use whatever wax you want to use, whether it be paraffin wax, melted candles. The candles can be scented, non-scented, whatever. Your decision, your choice. So I'm going to dip it in the wax. Half of it. Turn it around. Dip it in the wax. I'm going to set it down where it's on the seam, that way it maintains its shape. Now, you've seen that I handled the wax. Use common sense, guys. When that first comes off the stove, it's going to be rather hot. Let it sit for just a few minutes, that way you can do what I did and not burn your fingers. So, I'm going to let this sit up for a few minutes. I'm going to come back and I'm going to give it another dunk. And I will get back with you as soon as it's a done deal, and we'll see how big it is. Alright guys, we're back. Alright, so after I let it set up one time, I went back, redunked it, flipped it over, redunked it again, and let it sit up. And this is what we're left with. It is 100% watertight, I guarantee it. And it's a little bit smaller than the other one. I still think it could be a little bit more compact, but you know, it's not too bad. A little bit of a size comparison, Bic lighter. my kids and my wife are playing in the background, so you'll have to excuse the background noise. Okay, let me move this pan out of the way for a second. Okay, so here's a flat version of it, and here's the rolled up version. Is one better than the other? This one burns longer. That's really about all I got to say. I don't necessarily know that one's better than the other one. It's just a matter of personal preference. Let's see how it fits in the tin. So, put my aluminum foil in there. Striker. Alright, so it comfortably fits all those items. So, anyway, give it a try at home, guys. See what you think. See if you can come up with something better. If you have any ideas, let me know about them. Shoot your own video. I would love to hear what you guys have or what you come up with. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Give me a thumbs up or subscribe.